Hi, welcome to the South End Guy Paranormal channel. It's me, Adam, back with you for the Monday night vlog. Welcome. And if you are new to the channel, if you could give us a subscribe and give us a like, that would be brilliant. Thank you. It helps support us. So, in relation to subscribers, we're now approaching 250, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm chuffed to bits over that. Thank you all so much for joining me on my adventures. It makes what I do worthwhile. It honestly does. So if you are new to the channel, I'll just go over how the content works really. Monday night is vlog night, so just sharing my thoughts on stuff that I've done, anything that's coming up, any new equipment I've got, that sort of thing. With Thursday night, that is the main content, so that is the main episode that you will see from whatever exploits I've been up to. Coming up in a few weeks' time, you will start to see the first of the Tracy Cam bonus footage. So as I say, that will be the Sunday night. Those of you wondering where the Tracy Cam stuff has got to, because we did a poll a little while ago, and that's where you voted to have the Tracy Cam footage just separate. If you wonder where it has got to, bear in mind, as I've explained in previous videos, the content I do is sort of quite ahead of where my episodes are. So there's going to be that lag. But the first Tracy Cam will be in about 3 weeks' time, I believe. So it's not far off now. And obviously once that starts, that will be a regular feature for the Sunday nights. So just to reiterate, Monday vlog, Thursday main content, Sunday Tracy Cam. If I do anything extra, like a road test, that'll be thrown in as, again, extra bonus material somewhere during the week, or probably a Saturday, something like that. Or again, when I get the chance to do that sort of thing, which is like road tests and, you know, maybe a road trip, that sort of thing, then I'll be able to share it. So that's how we're looking content-wise. Okay, so moving on, regarding content, last Thursday, the Rettendon episode went up from what we did live back in December. Now, as you would have seen, that had a slightly different feel and format to it because I was working with Paranormal Essex and it was live, so I didn't cut anything out. And I've done 1 or 2 live bits with the guy since, you know, and it's been quite entertaining, shall we say. But yeah, I mean, there was 1 or 2 bits sort of watching over it. Something, well, yeah, I could do with an improvement here and there, you know, and other little bits. I'll only learn through doing these things, you know. That's all we can all do. We learn through experience, and that was sort of the first sort of big thing that I've done outside of whatever I've done as a DJ. It's quite different, but it is a learning curve nonetheless. So I'm picking up new things as we go along. I mean, this time last year, my video editing skills were virtually non-existent. So to go from there to putting multi-camera angles in, you know, incidental music and, you know, those sort of things, it's a big step. So as I said, it is a very big learning curve. Now, obviously I've noticed on 1 or 2 social media sites, as I said last week, there's a few trolls out there, you know, being what they are, immature little things. It's no skin if mine knows what you say. You know, crack on. But I have had some lovely comments. I've had some positive feedback, you know, being constructive on how I can probably do things a bit better when we do this sort of thing again. You know, that's great. You know, that's the kind of thing I like. You know, it's so easy to sit there and take the piss out of someone's efforts. You know, and they put a lot of work into things, and sometimes 1 or 2 things don't go according to plan. You know, that's just how we learn. So anyway, I'm not going to go any more than that, but the follow-up episode we are doing, I might have pointed out before, will be on the 27th of February, and it will be live on my Facebook page. All right, so it's South End Guy Paranormal Facebook. I do have a link on my main page, so just click on there and obviously like it. And obviously when that live episode comes up, and indeed future live episodes come up, they will be on there. Once I've hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then I can go live with YouTube instead. But, you know, how far down the line that is, I can't tell you. But that's how it is at the moment. So anytime I go live, it will be on Facebook, but I will also record it for YouTube. So there is a proper recording and there's a record of what we've done. Because the last one we did at St Michael's Church in Pitsea Mount, I had one or two technical glitches, as I mentioned a few times. So I also recorded it. So it still went up in its entirety on the YouTube channel. Okay, so that's where we are, 27th of February, that's a Saturday night. I'll be going live on my Facebook page, and we hope to put anything else to bed regarding Rettendon murders. I hope so anyway. As I said before, whether we get anything or whether we don't, I'm going to leave it there. Alright, and move on. As far as I'm concerned, I'll be done with that, and I can go and do the stuff that is of more interest to me. There is one thing I would like to point out with that lane. Now, if you watch my vlog last week, and indeed something that came up in the live episode, it appears there might be another spirit down there, a female, which one or two people thought it was connected with the murders. I think it's nothing to do with them. I think there's a spirit there that is stuck. There might be more, I don't know, because at the end of the day, obviously we all know what happened there. That was recent history. That was 25 years ago. We don't know what's gone on that land over the past few centuries, and we know there's been churches and buildings there for hundreds of years. So you've got no idea what has happened there in the past. All we can do is pick up on whatever the remnants are that are left, whether there's people that stuck there. Again, the stone tape theory, someone might be murdered, all that sort of thing. We just don't know. But what I will tell you is, if she is there and she needs help, I will do my best. Okay. Which sort of leads me on kind of nicely to this weekend's episode, which I recorded back at St Margaret's. So we went back there, down Bowers Gifford, to see what else we could find, because we got quite a lot of activity the previous time we was there, and this time was quite a bit different, which is all I can say. But one thing I can say is I hope we helped someone cross over. It was very emotional. I felt drained Saturday night. I felt drained yesterday. I had a headache. Whether that was to do with it, I don't know. But, I'm just sort of adding two and two together, really, and thinking, well, that took a lot out of me to do that on Saturday and Sunday. I was a bit sort of run down, really, but feel great today, so we're good. So that was Saturday. We just went to St Margaret's. We didn't do anything else this weekend. If anyone picked up on a post that's on my normal Facebook page, something quite amusing did happen on Saturday. As most of you well, where I'm self-employed in entertainment, which is quite a big umbrella. All right, and mainly it's my music stuff, it's the DJ and the singing and stuff. But obviously, I'm getting to grips with doing the filming, and all the stuff that's around there. Now, when we checked the lockdown rules, as I might have pointed out previously, it appears that you could do filming and TV work. And I thought, well, that's what I'm, that comes under the entertainment umbrella, which is what I'm doing. So therefore, I cracked on with it. Well, anyway, Saturday night, whilst we was at St Margaret's in Bowers Gifford, we did see a copper come down the lane, and I thought, this is going to be interesting. As I say, although I felt that what I'm doing is legitimate, you don't know what sort of attitude you might get, because we've seen one or two bits and pieces going around on social media. So anyway, we're standing there. I thought, we turned around, he's come back and stopped, and he sort of went. He came as far as the gate and said, "You guys ghost hunting?" And we said, "Yeah." He said, "I ain't coming in now. I'm scared of ghosts." He just said, "Stay safe," and he went. And I thought, oh God, there's me standing there thinking, I'm going to have to, explain what I'm doing and all the rest of it. And it was like, I'm scared of ghosts. Crack on. So that was quite handy, really. But So anyway, that's what happened Saturday night. Moving forward this weekend. Now, last couple of weekends, because the weather's been very inclement, obviously the recording had to sort of stop anyway. So we got out and done the St Margaret's to close that one off. But looking ahead now, the weather's more normal. You know, well, it's still February, it's still rubbish, but you know what I mean. Moving forward, this weekend coming up, we're looking forward to going back to Tilbury's Battery and hopefully closing that site out, because that would have been the third time we've gone now. And there was sort of one or two areas I wanted to look at within there that we didn't look at on the previous two occasions. So hopefully we can close that one out. That's that done. Also, we're going back to Bradwell-on-Sea for the St Peter's on the Wall Church, and what I hope to do again is close that one out there, because I felt that what we were speaking with there, I got the feeling there was unfinished business, and maybe we need to try and help out what was there. So yes, we are going back to St Peter's on the Wall and Bradwell-on-Sea. Hopefully we'll close that one out as well. I think we will. There was just two spirits there that we had communication with, and I think we can help them move on. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, that's content-wise. We've still got Shoebury to close out. I've still got a few bits to do over there. What else? Yeah, all I can think of is Shoebury at the moment, but there is a couple of other sites that I want to close out, and then we can move on, because I've got a sort of series plan in my head to do around Epping Forest. Obviously, all the stuff with Robin Hood and Boudica and Hangman's Hill. There's a lot there to explore, so that's what I'm looking forward to doing. Also, Tracy is looking at places to visit, and this is just within this sort of area. We've got to go back to St Peter's Church up in Alresford. There's loads of stuff in Colchester, Clacton Way. At the end of the day, it's down to how much fuel I can have in the vehicles. That's the only limiting factor to it, really. But yeah, we've got a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of content that coming up. I mean, as it stands now, I've got 4 or 5 episodes to go up onto my channel, which will take us into April. And yeah, so there's a lot there, and we've got a lot to do still. So there's plenty of stuff coming your way. Now, as I said, I've got some new equipment. This time it's stuff to do with the recording. Now, as you notice, when I've done this first time around, I went over gear. I bought a lot of stuff that was cheap and cheerful, budgetary requirements. Yeah, was the sort of limiting factor. I mean, it still is. Don't get me wrong. However, I had a bit of money in my PayPal account, and right, starting off, I bought a new microphone. Now, I was on a hunt around for something that was good value for money. This is the Trackstar, which I put pictures up on Instagram with, and this was about £24. Okay. Now, when I went online, I was looking at the Rode mics, which again, very nice mics, but there are quite a few bob, which I can't really go there at the minute. But it's like anything, you do your homework and see what value for money you can get. And someone actually done a field test with this in comparison with a Rode microphone that was of a similar stature, and this came out really well against the Rode. All right, so as I say, it's Trackstar SGC 598. That's what it is. All right. So that's one microphone. I've also bought a radio mic. Now, I did buy it again. I did buy one a little while ago, and it was very cheap and cheerful when it showed. It was absolutely crap, to be honest. Well, it'd probably be alright, but I'm prepared to accept what I get for what you pay. But I just felt it sort of fell a little bit short of what I'd said was a minimum standard. So I have since bought another radio mic. Now again, this is about the same price. This is around 25 quid. Okay, it's one of them. Quality of that's quite good. Actually, it's very good actually for the money. They're all rechargeable. There's no batteries. The little mic just goes in there. And I'm hoping I'll be able to use that when we go live for the Rettendon episode. You know, just so I can walk around and we don't lose audio. So yeah, so there's that one. 2 new mics. And also I have bought some more lights. I bought 2 of these. Now that looks obviously identical to the others that I've already got. However, the main difference is the first ones I bought that look like this took AA batteries, which I've got rechargeables of, you know, which is fine, but they don't last that long, really. And they seem to be susceptible to getting drained. But the one thing I did like about them was they had a dial, so you could sort of turn down the lighting if I was doing selfie shots. As I said, but mucking around with the batteries and the relatively short space of time for the recharges, there was, you know, getting a bit inconvenient. So I then bought the 2 that are rechargeable. And he said there was a high and a low setting on them. Now, the low setting isn't much different to the high, so you may have seen a few of my videos where I've used them and I'm looking white face. Okay, even though I'm just running one light, it's still a bit overexposed. So I then went back online and I found that. Okay, now this is a rechargeable and it's also adjustable. So if I'm to switch that on, okay, at the moment that's on a minimum setting, but I can go 2, 3, 4, maximum. All right, so that should be on a minimum setting. I'm not going to point it at the camera. That should be enough for doing selfie stuff. And on-off switch, and it's rechargeable. So I'm hoping I've got the best of both worlds now, he says. Yeah, so that's it equipment-wise. New lights, new microphones. So hopefully the production will be improving. Onwards and upwards, as I say. I'm gonna leave it there. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head at the moment. This Thursday coming, we go to Cold Christmas Church up near Ware in Hertfordshire, and this was the episode that was supposed to be aired last Thursday, but that's when I decided to swap around with the Rettendon, just so, because I was getting a lot of people getting antsy. So I thought, well, I'll give you a special treat. I'll put it up early. Done that last week. So this Thursday was the episode that should have gone out last week. Now, this is Cold Christmas Church. A very interesting site. And it was actually the first one I did live with Rob and Adam from Paranormal Essex. So just to get a chance to get to know each other, really. But we've got some very interesting footage, and you'll be able to see what we got in the episode that's coming up Thursday. So don't forget, that will be 6 o'clock. The episode will be aired on YouTube, and obviously I will put it out on Facebook as soon as it comes up. So that's what we've got to look forward to Thursday. Cold Christmas Church, and I'm with Adam and Rob from Paranormal Essex. And as I remember, it was bloody cold on that one as well. So yeah, that's what's coming up, and we shall see you then. So take care of yourselves, and we will see you Thursday, and then obviously the vlog from next Monday. All right, see you again. Take care.